Well, hey kids, Grandpa here. Hey, I'm sitting out in front of Major's waiting on Johanna to drop her off so she could do some grocery shopping. I'm chauffeuring for a little bit. Been working hard in my next mailer, getting my next mailer of some expired listings out, and after this mailer, I'll have all the expireds done. I'll be all caught up, and then it's just a matter of doing them on a day-to-day basis as new ones come available. Right now, I'm mailing to all the ones that expired during the past year that for whatever reason didn't come back on the market. So, and it's working. It's working. I developed a plan. I worked my plan. My plan is working. Today I got my first listing down in Florida. Nice waterfront house, $649,000 home. And the guy's got some tenants in the house right at the moment, so we can't put it on the market just yet. We're getting the documents taken care of today, so he is listing it, but we can't start promoting and advertising it and showing the property for about 60 days, which works perfect for my timeline. Works absolutely perfect for my timeline, so that's going to be ideal for me. Give me time to get stuff organized and then get down there so I can start putting together my marketing and stuff for it. But, you know, I had to say to all those haters out there who thought I was full of bullarchy and how the hell can you be a realtor in Florida from Ohio? Well, guess what? You guys can kiss my lily white because it's working. And that's what happens when you work. You know, when you work, stuff happens. When you make stuff happen, stuff happens. Sit around on your laurels all day waiting for something to happen, nothing happens. Get off your butt and do the work, do the do, and make it happen. It happens. So there you are. So I listed this house, $649,000. That's a full 6% commission. So let's say we negotiate whatever, and let's say it sells for $600,000 just as a guesstimate. Well, that'd be a $36,000 commission. And as the listing broker, I would get half of that. So as this house sells, I'll make $18,000 from that transaction for the work that I've done so far and the work that I'm going to have to do in the marketing and advertisement and negotiating and paperwork and taking care of the closing and all the stuff that constitutes real estate these days. So fair compensation, but you know, up in Alaska, that would have been 5 properties. Here in Ohio, that would have had to have been 5 properties in the area that I'm here in Ohio in order to have earned that amount of money. And in Florida, down the Keys, it's 1. And it's 1 in a market where there's a lot of turnover. So, I feel good. I mean, I knew it was always going to work. But knowing it's going to work and actually having it work are 2 different things. And so all my marketing efforts are coming to fruition, which is really exciting because I've just got the mailers out in this last, week, 10 days. In fact, this guy that responded today was from the very first mailer. He had just now gotten the mail. And and he's in Missouri, but he owns a house down in the Florida Keys. So it took that long for the mail, I guess, to get there, for him to open it, think about it, and decide to call me, which I think is pretty interesting. So I expect over the next week or 10 days, I will be getting a number of other inquiries. I've gotten 2 other people have contacted me already. One fella said that, hey, he's very good friends with his realtor down there, and he took it off the market because they're doing some repair work post-Irma, and that he's going to put it back on the market with the same guy, and I certainly understand that. And the other people that contacted me just took the property off the market and have decided not to sell it, and they were just letting me know that. And so those are 2 of the responses. This third response was I closed the guy and I got the listing. So not a bad percentage, not bad. I'll take 1 out of 3. That would be awesome for people that respond. And so far, that's 3 out of the first 100 letters. So that's a 3% response. So be interesting to see how it goes from here. Pretty interesting. pretty interesting. I'm very happy with those success and that percentages. So that's exciting. So that means my plan's working. Hopefully it'll continue to work. And if my plan is working, then my goal of being on a boat come November is a very realistic goal. Very realistic. So old Grandpa's kind of giddy a little bit today, a little excited, a little giddy, a little like, yeah, baby, this is happening, man. It is going to happen. So, and I wanted to say to all of my folks that have been following and supportive and have been watching me go through all the trials and tribulations that I've had to deal with, I really appreciate you guys hanging in there, sticking with it, and having patience. I really do. It's exciting to me, and you know, it kind of gives me a nice warm fuzzy feeling knowing that there's people out there that that get it, you know, that have that kind of understanding and patience to let things develop and realize that it takes time. I think for the most part, though, the demographic of people watching these sailing channels tend to be a bit up in the age group. This is not, you know, teeny bopper kid kind of stuff. This is, you know, I would say the majority of the people, from what I'm seeing on my YouTube analytics, the majority of the people are in that 30 to 40-year-old plus category. And they tend to be somewhat fairly affluent in that, you know, they're slightly above minimum income. They're more middle to upper class income earners. By whatever litmus test or timeline you want to, because those mean different things depending on how old you are and where you're from. So in any event, I appreciate those people that have hung with me and kind of viewed along and watched along. And it's nice to know now that I have a very solid plan with absolutely zero obstacles in my way. Nothing out there that is something that I have to resolve or fix or take care of. You know, the farm is sold. I don't have to deal with that anymore. The divorce is over. I don't have to deal with that anymore. All of those bills, hassles, and arguments, those are all gone. All gone. All these things that were worries and things that, you know, in the middle of the night you wake up because your mind's grinding away on how to fix it. All of that's gone now. So pretty exciting time. So anyhow, I'm going to end this here. Just wanted to thank everybody for following along, and to all the haters and naysayers, that's what I got to say to you guys, because I developed a plan. I worked my plan. My plan is working. So we're going to end it here. You guys all take good care of one another. We'll see you later. Be good, be careful, and take good care of one another, will you? Bye, guys.